I've got a Ferris 700Z zero turn mower, and I haven't greased it since earlier in the spring or sharpened the blades. So I'm just going to do a quick service on that stuff right now and get it done and over with for another month or month and a half or so. So bring you guys along. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is power wash it. It's pretty filthy. It's been awfully rainy around here, and I've been flinging a lot of mud with this thing, so let's clean it up. So there's a dull side. There's the side I just did. It's not razor sharp, I guess, but I don't know that it has to be. Another thing I like to do is, when I got the blades off, is any of this compacted grass clippings that get up under here. When you mow when it's wet, obviously all this stuff just sticks to everything. And we've had plenty of rain. We've had to mow in pretty wet conditions this year, so to keep everything balanced, try to keep everything from rusting too bad, I get in here and clean this every time I change my blades. So, and I use this 5-way tool. I don't know if you can see that very well, but this is a painter's tool, what we call a 5-way tool, and it's a lot more rigid than your standard putty knife or anything like that. You can put a decent edge on it, sharpen it up, it works pretty well. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do, or last couple things I'm going to do actually, is grease the greasers on the deck. There on the steering, the wheels, and then your, heck, I know what you call them, drive levers, I guess, your steering levers. And then clean the air filter. Air filter is pretty easy. I did it the other day. It's back here. You unscrew these. That pops right off. This clip comes down and the filter pops right out. I'll blow this out with a air compressor, clean it up. I don't think it's necessary to buy a new one every time. So I just washed this, so everything should be pretty clean. But go ahead and take a rag, wipe your greasers off. You don't want to put dirt into your bearings if you can help it. So I like to wipe them off. And wipe off the tip of your gun. Also on the Ferris, you get a couple more that are not awesome to get to. There's one right there. And then if I can see it, there's one right there. And then there is another one up in there that is a real bear to get to. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but it's that bearing right there, right there. And this one's not too bad to get to. The one on this side is a nightmare. Just a bad design. The one thing I don't like about this mower is this bearing, or this greaser right here. There's a wiring harness in the way. Let's see if you can see this. The greaser is right down there, behind that wiring harness, right there. Right there. I'm gonna try a little something here. Got it. So that's it. That's what I do to just do a sort of monthly, maybe every month and a half maintenance on my Ferris. I was told when I bought it, it would last somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,500 hours, maybe 3,000 hours. I mow on average about 100 hours a summer. So that's 30 years. I don't know if I'll get 30 years out of it, but it'd be nice. If I could get 30 years out of this mower, that would be fantastic. I guess I'll just keep taking care of it and doing the best I can.